guys, welcome back. So today guys, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a review on the new Morphe 39A. I just got it not too long ago, so I'm really excited about reviewing this. Also guys, please keep in mind, I did try to upload this video yesterday, but I was playing with the new app and it wiped me clean. So we done away with that app, so we're back to this for now. Hopefully here soon, I'll have all my actual lighting and equipment in, so the actual materials I'm putting out are going to be a lot better quality. So guys, if you're curious about the new Morphe 39A, please continue to watch. Also, a quick side note, guys, my first giveaway is coming to a close. I will be announcing the winner on January 30th. I'll leave up in the eye on this video the Marc Jacobs review. So please go check that review out and go ahead and join in on my first ever YouTube giveaway. So without further ado, guys, this is the baby we're talking about today. The new 39A. Guys, the new sleek packaging that Morphe has come out with is just gorgeous. I love the way it looks like it's a rip full. It's just a rip full gold plastered on the matte black background. It really is really high quality, beautiful packaging. It comes in a bubble wrap for extra protection during mailing. And then we open this baby up and it is huge, guys. It is, oh, so this little plastic thing just has all the names on it for reference. But like I was saying, it's huge. It is huge. Every color you could ever want. Look at those greens, guys. It's just gorgeous. And right here, this whole row is nothing but transition shades. So you have an all-in-one palette. There's nothing else you will ever have to reach for. A lot of people, the only downside is a lot of people don't particularly care to travel with this size of a palette, but you can also use that middle row of transition shades for contour and bronzer. So that's still going to minimize the amount of packaging you have to carry, even though this is size larger. Now, in this palette, guys, you receive 39 shades. Mattes and shimmers, transition, obviously. So you have everything you need. And the pricing on this is a little bit higher than the norm for Morphe. But you're also getting a higher quality of pigment. This is a new formula from Morphe, and you're receiving this for $32. You cannot go outside of this and receive this kind of quality for that type of price. So just a quick note, guys, I've only purchased from Morphe one other time, and it was the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I did that due to the fact that I was trying to support another YouTuber. With all the chaos around Morphe, guys, I was very hesitant on ever really going out and purchasing them. Well, we don't have anywhere locally where you can go inside and actually feel the products yourself. So I was having to go off of all the other videos I had seen on Morphe. And there's a lot of drama around Morphe due to the fact that affiliate codes. Guys, I am not affiliated. I'm not sponsored. I am nothing but an everyday consumer just like you guys. But my buying part was I went to Gainesville and I had the opportunity to actually finally feel the product myself. Now, you can watch reviews all day long, but unless you're actually touching that product, you will never know for yourself what you think. Well, I'll tell you what, it blew me away. You were talking about high pigment, spreadability. It's no, there's no drag in these shadows, and they literally feel wet and like butter. I am in love with this brand. And I have nothing bad to say about this. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do a quick tutorial for you guys and let you see how to apply it on the eye and show you guys how there's no drag in these shadows. And then I'll do a few swatches at the end. We're going to do a complete wear test, and at the end of the day, I'll come back and let you guys see the final result of how these held up during the day. keep in mind, guys, I am a very active person. I have 4 children, so I am constantly going. So if an eyeshadow is going to break down, it is definitely going to break down on me. Heads up, guys, I did prime the eye with the Urban Decay shadow primer, and I'm going to go ahead and start dipping in, guys, and let's get this tutorial going. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to dip in to the second shade in the palette. It's one of the transition shades, and for reference, I'll jump off. This one is called Canvas. These names are really cute and simple. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that into the crease. So that way the rest of my shadows will go on effortlessly and smooth. As you guys can see, I'm doing windshield wiper motions and there is no drag in here. My skin is a little bit more on the mature side. So if I don't have a high quality shadow, then it will definitely drag, especially in that crease, because that's where my skin is a little bit looser. So just so you know, guys, you're going to get real results when you're watching my videos due to the fact, like I said, I do have a bit more on the mature side of skin. And as you guys can see, there is no issue with that blending on. I'm using very, very light pressure and just doing windshield wiper motions. Just getting that nice and smooth and evenly throughout the crease so I can start building on with my colors. I'm going to go back in. This time, instead of using Canvas, I'm going to go 2 more down and I'm going to go to Define Me, which is just a hair darker, using the same Morphe M441. And guys, just to let you know, my favorite brand of brushes is the Wet n Wild. And I do have Kevyn Aucoin. I have Marc Jacobs. I have Wayne Goss. But I really love Wet n Wild brushes. They apply your cosmetics beautifully. And the price on that is budget friendly all the way across the board, no matter what your budget is. However, the reason why I invest into the Morphe brushes is because I'm on a monthly subscription where I get anywhere from 3 to 8 brushes a month for $19.99 of Morphe brushes. And I truly can tell you they do apply your makeup and your shadows effortlessly. So as you guys can see, this is just beautiful. The pigment is laying out all the way across the board. There's no drag in these shadows. It's not splotchy. And it's just applying gorgeous. But as you can see, this pigment is really adhering and you can truly see it. A lot of times with transition shades, it really gets lost and it doesn't, you can't really see the transition peeking through your other colors. So guys, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to use these green shades, and I'm going to talk about that real quick because it is so hard to find a green eyeshadow. So when I seen that James Charles and Morphe had come out with these, I knew then that I had to get this palette because I love green shadows. And I'm not real sure if it's just because it's another color, kind of like your purples and blues, that are really hard to create those pigment, but you hardly ever see green shadows. So I'm going to go into, the shade is Feckle. And I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the names. And it's just a lighter green. And I'm just going to add that right into that lower part of that crease. Going back and forth. And now I barely put any on this brush. So I'm going to build this up. Because I don't want to go in and overwhelm my crease with green. So we're going to gradually build this. Now, with the right brush and with a heavier hand, this pigment will go on directly and it will go on heavy. So just FYI, if you don't want to start with a heavy layer of color, please go in with a light hand because these are extremely, extremely pigmented. But look at that, guys. And that is me barely tapping the shadow. And that's what I was saying. With these shades, you don't have to go in hard. You don't have to go in heavy-handed because the colors will show. There's no need to continuously press and press and press because these just, they're extremely, extremely pigmented. And what I was trying to say in the beginning of my video, guys, is just don't get caught up in all the drama with a brand. Because I'm going to tell you now, I use affiliate codes. Simply because I'm a mother with children and I have many bills, etc., etc. And, you know, that small percentage that I'm getting off is going to save me at least, okay, for example, when I purchased this palette, when I used that affiliate code, what I would have paid for shipping was deducted because I used the affiliate code. Not that you have to or whatever, but like me, this is the only job I have, and I haven't got to the point in my career yet where I'm making money off of YouTube. But this is the way we invest back into our channels. So that way we can continue to get the most updated products for you guys and give you the best quality that we can give you as consumers. So just want to let you guys know, really try a product, guys. There is returns on almost all items. If you don't like it, you know, return it. But I'm going to tell you now, if you decide to purchase this palette, you will not regret it. As you guys can see, it is smooth. It is even. It is gorgeous pigment all the way. All the way. And with me being new at shadows, this is really nice not to have to fight your shadows and pigments to get them to apply. So that's all I'm going to pretty much do in the crease. Now I want to go in with some of the shimmers. They're absolutely stunning. I will do swatches, guys, for you, like I said. And the one I'm going to use today is called So Glam. I absolutely adore that. And it's going to be this very last pigment down here. And like I said, it's called So Glam. I just dug my nail into my new pan. Also, guys, just a quick note. I want you to see right now, absolutely no fallout. None. There is no pigment that needs to be wiped off or cleaned away. So I'm just going to go in with just a hair of pigment. Now, my brush is completely dry, guys. There is no Fix Plus, water, anything on this. This is straight up on a dry brush, adhering to the eye beautifully, very potent, very pigmented. And as you guys can see, I'm not dragging that color. I am simply placing it and patting that shimmer down. I don't want to disturb the rest of the look, and it's just best if you will do patting motions when you're working with a shimmer or metallic, because it will actually adhere to the lid better. But as you guys can even see with this, guys, absolutely no fallout again whatsoever. There's no fallout in these shadows. Nothing but 100% high pigment. When you're working with shimmers and metallics, guys, that is very rare to find. Just because if you want the shimmer and you want the effect, you're going to have to deal with a little bit of fallout. Well, with this palette, the 39A, guys, there is no fallout. Absolutely none. And look, you are getting everything your little heart dreams of. I love, love, love this green. Now, I am going to tell you, personally, compared to Jaclyn Hill palette in this one, to me, this one feels a little bit more buttery and more wet. Jaclyn's shadows, to me, are a little bit more dry. Still a high-quality palette. You're definitely getting your money's worth. I love that palette, but I do find these to be a different formula, per se. So now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to finish off that lower lash line. And what I'm going to do is get me a smaller brush first. I'm going to go back into that same transition shade I used earlier. And basically, guys, I'm just taking what I did in the crease and I'm bringing that down to the lower lash line. And I'm going to smudge this out quite a bit today, just so you can really get the full effect of this pigment. So I'm going a little bit heavy-handed on this bottom lash line. Now I'm going to go back into that green I was working with earlier. Keeping it tight to the lash line, but definitely smudging it out. So as you guys can see, it just blends beautiful, guys. There is just no doubt about this. But I definitely want you guys to see a full day in these, a full wear test. Because the shadow can be beautifully applied, and then midday it will just break up horribly. So I want you guys to see for yourself what this palette's truly about. So guys, I'm going to jump off. I'm going to finish my liner, my mascara, and then I'll be back in a few hours to do a full thorough breakdown and let you guys see how it wore throughout the day. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, guys, so it's the end of the night. As you guys can see, I just topped it off with some eyeliner and put on a little bit of pair of lashes. And guys, just a side note real quick, jumping off subject. As soon as I get this full collection, hold on, I don't know where it went. Of the Sephora lipsticks they just come out with. Absolutely gorgeous packaging. But this is the perfect nude, guys. It's gorgeous. And the name of this one is number 4. It's a satin cream. It's called Lip Stories. But anyways, guys, back to the 39A Morphe palette. As you guys can see, this stuff stayed intact throughout the whole day, the whole night. Ignore that little lash that's wanting to come off in the middle or in the inner corner. But anyways, guys, you can just tell it's just gorgeous. It looks like as if I had just applied it the same way that I did this morning. And it's about, I don't know, 12 hours in. So a really long day, but the eyeshadow is still on fleek. Just a quick note, real quick, guys, so you guys can see a few of the other shades that I didn't play with. I'm going to go into some of the burgundy and red shades. They're absolutely stunning. They killed it on these darker shades. Watch the smoothness of this. Look at that, guys. This is no primer. One swatch. Barely any pressure, guys. Look at that. They're beautiful. They're not streaky. They're smooth. They're even in pigment. And there is a ton of pigment. And again, guys, no fallout with the shimmer nor the mattes, which is unheard of. So this palette is beautiful, and it's totally worth the $32. There is shipping, but you can go, like I said, to another YouTubers that's an affiliate and use their code, guys, and that's going to take your shipping off. You won't have that additional shipping. Now let's do some of the blues real quick before we leave, because blues and purples are extremely hard to create. And you're going to see again. Beautiful. Well, that's my fault. I'm trying to swatch with my thumb. But as you guys can see, beautiful pigment throughout. I'm doing this a little backwards. Look at that color. Look at that shift. It's like this teal green blue. It's beautiful. And this, guys, a lot of times in palettes, there is no consistency. You may like half of them, but the other half is terrible. Well, with the 39A, guys, the pigmentation, the smoothness, the butteriness, everything all the way across the entire palette is consistent. There's not one shade that's going to outdo the other. Every single individual eyeshadow was created equally with a lot of thought and effort put into this. It's a beautiful palette, guys. Please go give the Morphe 39A a try. If you've been on the fence about it, like I said, due to the drama that's created around Morphe, do not let that hold you back from a wonderful product, guys. This product is phenomenal. You will not regret it. Guys, one quick note too. Please leave it in the comment section if you guys want to see more tutorials like this, or if you'd rather me do the talk through and just swatches. Let me know which ones you guys want to see more. Right now, I'm just going to do a little bit of mixture of them, but I want to leave that up to you guys and then take in y'all's feedback, and then that's what I'll do. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Please share. It helps me a lot in the growth of my channel. I am new, so I'm really trying to reach out to you guys and really get you guys to support and back me. Please hit the notification bell, and each time I upload, you guys will be notified. And that's about it, guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Also, guys, leave in the comment section what you guys think about this background, if you like it, if you don't. I'm going to get a whole lot more backgrounds coming in with all of the lighting equipment that's going to be coming in. So I really hope to upgrade my quality of videos for you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Love you.